What can you buy with your body count?
Oh my god. I don't know. A pair of AirPods.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst dates I can find. Now, like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely horrible. This simp decides to give his girlfriend this much money.
This is the experience of dating a 10 out of 10 woman. My brother in Christ said that he spent $2,600 on this girl that be asking him for money frequently. This supposed to be his chick, too. Old girl hit him with, oh yeah, can you send me $150? He talking about, babe, I think you need to find a new dude. I can't fund the lifestyle you want. He show up the receipts, and bro, this is ridiculous. He's saying he paying her car note, her car insurance, her groceries, selling that shit, and she only makes $17 an hour. And bro, the receipts add up to around $2,000, man. Who gonna tell him? Who gonna tell him he getting fleeced out of his heart right now, bro? Talk about Deion Sanders, 1992, brother, you getting fleeced. But what gets me is like, bro, if you thought that this lifestyle you provided for her wasn't it, why are you still dating this chick? And why are you still even entertaining this shit, bro? Like, I understand she look good to you. You saying she a 10 out of 10? But sending her $2,600 and paying her car note, her car insurance, and her rent is insane. Then you complaining about it like, man, dating a 10 out of 10 is ain't for the week. It ain't for the week. Okay, but like you said, she a 10 out of 10, bro. But you kind of just got fleeced out of $2,600.
Yeah, let's just not call this dating. In reality, he's just buying a street worker for temporarily. I guess renting one. That's probably a better word. Paying for all of this is not what a boyfriend does. This girl is just literally trying to rip off this man for money, and well, he's a simp and he's falling for it. This is not what dating a 10 out of 10 looks like. There's multiple relationships out there where these guys are dating beautiful women but don't do this. It's just you, buddy. Once again, if you have to do this, she doesn't care about you, the kind of person you are, and only cares about your money.
It's about if you want me to have them. It's not about that.
Okay. We're gonna take this.
Wait, I feel like I'm gonna cry. Wow. I'm obsessed.
There you go.
Terry, you have no idea what you just did. Thank you. No.
Start of that.
I know, and I've been wanting it for so long.
That's what you said.
You guys. Oh my god. I can't even believe it. Let's do it? Really, Terry? Stop.
Let's just get that.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We don't have to. We can walk out right now.
You better get it while he's saying yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
So much.
Man, you get taken care of? Not yet.
It's absolutely so sad how some men live such long lives and still get destroyed by women like this. Like, they fully understand the game. They're not stupid, but they're still willing to entertain it. You're gonna die in like 10 years. Is this how you want to be remembered on the internet? It's just super sad. And I wish they put their money elsewhere that's better.
Take the braces out.
It is.
23? Why you didn't get it when you was 13?
Why you didn't get braces? Why you got veneers?
I did get them.
You got,
I did.
You got veneers.
I did.
You got veneers though.
I did.
You wasted money.
I did.
You could just take one look in her eyes and fully understand that this woman is a complete lunatic, and now I see why she's on this show. No one would ever want to date this.
How to get in a guy's head. How to make him freaking obsessed with you. Now, I don't know if you're going to want to do this, because they are going to be all over you. There will be no more chasing needed by your end. They're going to be wrapped around your lip. Number one, text him his name and then don't answer. None. Done. We're ghost. We're gone. There is no response after that. He is going to be first kind of freaking out, kind of himself, but then he's going to get into like, oh crap, I really want to know what you like wants to say, whatever, and be so invested in you and in that conversation for as long as you don't answer. And then once it is a couple hours, and when I say a couple, I mean about 4 to 5 hours later, then you can say, oh crap, I totally forgot what I was going to say. He will be wondering about it for days. Number two, hold eye contact with him. It makes him so nervous, and it creates like this drive, and it'll make him want you even more. It'll make him start that obsession with you. My favorite thing in the world is telling a man that you don't know if he's your type. You're still kind of figuring it out. Now, this will make him want to be your type. This will make him want to figure out what your type is and be that person for you. He's going to be invested into thinking everything that you want from him, and he's going to do that.
Now, the reality is, will this work on some men? Yeah, the simps, the kind of men that these women will never want. But the men who are much smarter than this, the high-valued men, the top 1%ers, will never fall for this kind of stuff. They fully understand that this is just childish games with no prizes to win.
I don't like that.
I don't smell no food.
They should take a minute to make. I ain't gonna lie.
No, bro, can't that's too late.
You just need to pay bill.
Right. It's simple, bro. I paid my tab.
Would you be able to just pay hers?
No.
When you're grown enough to go out for food on your own, then you're grown enough to pay for that food as well. Stop going to random places anticipating somebody else to pay.
I just wanted to say that I would like to get married now because I'd like to split the bills with someone.
Like the bills are coming up and they're due and I'm paying them all by myself. And I just feel like once I get married, then I'll have somebody else who will pay 50% of the bills. And so that's my main reason. Like, that's my main reason. So if you too want to get married because you're tired of paying all the bills by yourself, then let me know, because I'm getting sick of it. And so I feel like I can't keep doing this whole paying bills by myself thing much longer.
Now, I'd love to say that she's at least taking a step in the right direction. Instead of waiting for a man to pay 100% of everything, she's willing to go 50-50. However, she's just marketing it as a way to get more money from a man rather than actually looking for a spouse or someone she loves. So I'm definitely not going to compliment her for saying all of this. Once again, she just wants another person to take care of her responsibilities. Yeah, we don't got time for that.
Telling him they put it face down because technically it's not my business how much the bill is.
That shit is definitely your business, bro.
It's my business.
You need to know how much, because see, listen, bring it face up, because this how much you gotta give me.
Yeah, we live in 2024. Let's stop doing this, please. There's a bunch of strong, independent women out there. Let them pay.
Tara, are you going to address the scamming accusations?
This is what they're referencing. You said, quote, I know guys when they're lonely and when they don't have a good family situation, they're vulnerable. So I just know what kind of people to target. I'll ask them how's life and let them open up. And when they open up, that's when I know that I can take something from them. The woman being recorded, I guess this is you, admitted to scamming at least 7 men, including one with a disability. No. One allegedly gave her his life savings of more than $30,000 after she said she had a growth in her kidney.
No, it's not true.
Well, there's a recording of it, apparently.
But that was from like 3 years ago.
Now, clips like these are just absolutely so sad to see because, well, in my opinion, it should be illegal. Like, this girl should be locked up for this. There's probably other victims in the past who she took advantage of. She's lying to these men. There's no different than just scammers. If scammers in different countries get locked up for taking money from innocent, pure-hearted people, then this woman should just be in the same category as all that.
How old are you, sir?
25.
Yeah, you look like a baby.
Oh, I look young.
Yeah, not like young. You know how when you say young guy,
Baby.
you know, but you look like a baby.
Oh, baby.
Like the one I could just rub their head.
On their head.
Yeah.
They look young then. If they are grown up, you can rub them on their head.
Just what I'm saying, you look like a baby.
Yeah, thank you. I like it.
Yeah, and also, that's just it.
Thank you. Okay. Does she look like an adult? How old are you, sorry?
I'm 24.
God have mercy upon us. No, comedian. Nothing actually. But she's like 30s.
No, I don't. Maybe your big eyes is not big enough to see.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But look 40s.
Really?
I
think this guy is 40.
I'm almost positive that some of these people and women pop up on these shows specifically just to try being as funny as possible and roast as much people as possible without even taking a look in the mirror. Like, you're not funny. Obviously, they do these to get a bunch of clicks and views on the internet. And trust me, they definitely get views, but they're not siding with you. In fact, they're making fun of you.
Apparently, we've reached the point in time where having abs in 2024 is an ick.
I think it's an ick when a guy has abs in his like late 20s or 30s and he's not a professional athlete.
Oh, good.
I'm like, what is
Yes.
Clearly, like, they're overcompensating for something that they have to have like 3% body fat. Unless you're making money from your abs, why the fuck do you have abs?
Totally. Amen. Because you don't need abs to be healthy. Clip it.
Some would say it's unhealthy.
It's unhealthy.
Let's be real for a second. If you're above 30% body fat like her, there's absolutely no reason as to why you should be calling anything an ick. The only reason you're sitting here on this dying podcast, calling out people that are healthy and trying to have abs, is to compensate for your lack of self-care. You look unhealthy, and you don't have enough self-discipline to change that, so you have to make it cool and edgy to be high body fat percentage. Little reality check. It's not.
Yeah, he's 100% correct. The only women who hate men who are fit or men who eat correctly or go to the gym are the ones who don't do any of those things. This is exactly why you're going to end up with the exact same kind of person you are. If you're fat, unhealthy, and have a horrible diet, you're probably going to end up with someone who's also fat, unhealthy, and with a horrible diet.
What can you buy with your body count?
Oh my god. I don't know. A pair of AirPods.
Huh? Wait, come back.
Jesus Christ.
Pair of AirPods, you know how much that should cost? You know how much a pair of AirPods costs?
Okay, maybe like the Generation 2.
Still, it's still in the hundreds.
Where is she running to? You just said that all over the internet. Like, Gen 2s are a bit cheaper. Dude, you probably have some diseases.
It's a list of things that I don't do for my husband. I don't do his laundry. He can do that himself. I do my laundry and we do the kids' laundry, but he does his own. I don't cook dinner. He cooks dinner every single night. I do breakfast and lunch for us and our kids. I don't pack him a lunch. If he's hungry, he'll figure out what he's going to eat for lunch the same way that I do. I don't make his doctor's appointments because guess what? He's not making mine. I don't schedule his haircuts. I don't pack his clothes for vacation. All of those are things that he's a grown man and he can do himself. Can I do small acts of kindness for him? Of course I can. And I do. I'm at the store and I see something that I think he might enjoy eating. I buy it. I find a new non-alcoholic beer that he wants to try out. I buy it. It is not my job as a wife, it is not in my job description to do all the domestic labor as small acts of kindness to my partner and receive nothing in return.
I don't care if this is exactly 50-50. The fact that she's mentally making sure that she only does 50% of everything and doesn't really want to go a bit beyond shows that she doesn't really love this man. She's only using him to also take care of the rest of the 50-50 thing. That's not what a relationship is all about. If you really in fact love someone, you're going to do your best to take care of them as much as possible. If you're making food for one person, which is yourself, how hard is it to just make a bigger amount of that food? Same with laundry. If you're washing laundry, might as well wash somebody else's. Like, this woman is purposefully trying to be a nuisance rather than just helping someone who she loves.
You're making him food and then remember you don't have a ring on your finger. That's crazy that you'll give your body to these men, but you're too proud to cook them a meal. Body count 27, meals cooked 0. That's an insane KD.
Yeah, some of these women are forgetting and just getting mistaken that marriage isn't an upgrade. It's a celebration. It's not where you get to act differently now because you have a ring on your finger. You should have been acting like that all along.
I'm trying to keep it simple as possible.
This man must be Batman or something. This is one of the coolest garages I've ever seen.
Maybe it's just me, but I feel like as a man, if a woman asks you to do some shit, the only replies you should have is yes or yes ma'am. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, the fuck you mean no? Huh? Did you just call me a bitch?
I absolutely hate how some women lead with as a man. You already know they're gonna say something absolutely ridiculous, and it's just a gaslighting tactic at the end of the day.
If you were stuck in the woods, alone, would you rather be stuck with a man or a bear?
They're both kind of the same, low-key.
A man and a bear are the same.
They're the same. They're both monsters, and they're both aggressive. They're both beasts. A bear. They're more respectful. A man, I need, no. Yeah, a bear.
So one-on-one fight to the death, man or bear, you're choosing bear.
Bear.
Wow.
I absolutely hate this question. I've showed this clip a billion times on my channel, similar clips like this. And all I really just have to say is a question. Gentlemen, would you guys rather be stuck in the desert with a woman or a dog?
A 70-year-old man once told me that you should always be dating at least 3 guys at once. Never just one. And don't drop the other guys off your roster until one fully commits to you. Like he deadass said, until you're engaged. I'll think about that a lot.
Once again, it's absolutely so sad to see a man live up to 70 years old and give this kind of advice. Like, did you learn nothing your entire year of living?
Your worst opening line on a dating app.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a BBW lover. So I be scoping them out on 10th. Well, I used to do this. My baby mama listens to the podcast. I don't do this no more. But I used to just slide up and say, hey, trying to get something to eat? I mean, they gonna say yeah regardless. Like, come on, man. You gonna turn down a free meal?
How many times that work?
More times than you think. Big of to eat, brother. Golden Corral. Ever heard of Ryan?
No. What do they serve there?
Oh, it's buffet. Oh, you can eat.
How'd you get your baby moms?
Huh? No, that was I met her at work.
Boring.
You ain't take her out there,
In my opinion, I feel like this advice would work really well with almost every woman out there because a lot of women want free food, not just these kind of women.
I just wanted to just come on just to see what was going on.
I'm rating women. Did you want to get rated?
Yeah, you can rate me. I'm okay with it. I got a God that sit high and look low, so it's fine. You can rate me.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 40.
You're 40. How many children do you have under 18?
4.
By how many fathers?
3.
You gotta love how the smile on her face completely faded as she was answering these questions. It almost seems like she started to realize that her looks aren't what really men are seeking out for. But there's multiple other things that are making you a red flag.
Y'all single? And if you was in a relationship and your man wanted to get a prenup to get married, how would you feel about it?
No. I wouldn't be offended.
Why no?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
We ain't doing none of that.
Why?
We ain't doing no wrestling.
Are y'all friends?
Because if we get married, ain't no leaving. We don't even need to think about a prenup.
But what if you was $1 million up and he was $1 million up and he lost $1 million and he divorced you and now you got to give up $500,000 to him?
He can kiss my ass.
So do you want a prenup?
Yeah.
So what are you talking about?
I could do it, he can't.
Sometimes it's not really hard to just change these women's minds about prenups. I just feel like a lot of people are just uneducated, and it's a word that just gets misrepresented in my opinion. You can make a prenup about absolutely anything. Heck, I've seen a man make a prenup about a woman if she gains a certain amount of weight that the marriage is gonna end, which I vouch for, to be honest. It's not just about money, but it's about multiple other things as well.
Imagine fighting over a girl in fucking McDonald's. Why would you want to fight over a McDonald's girl? Like, how desperate?
She must be a classy chick.
How desperate are you, for fuck's sake?
This is just absolutely so sad to see. Like, men are just inflating these women's egos, and I promise you, none of them are getting with her.
Can women ever be friends?
Yeah, I've got loads of friends. I'm sure you and I could be good friends.
This man has 1,000 IQ. He's just playing the game correctly. As you guys can tell, sometimes what a man says is not what he really means.
A lot of the women that come to my platform want high value, high earning, masculine men. You cannot be a number one. You cannot dress a certain way. That's another thing. Women try to say, oh, he's controlling me because he doesn't want me to wear XYZ. No, you should respect that man enough not to put him in danger, realistically speaking, because if you're too sexy and another man steps you, what now he's gotta say something? You don't want no high value masculine man because now you're putting him in danger, and that's a problem. Girls are twisted out here. It's delusion. It's giving delusion.
The Lululemon.
Yes.
This was absolutely so refreshing to hear because a lot of women will say, hey, a man wants his woman to look as, I guess, provocative as possible next to him so they can show off to other men without realizing this is going to be causing a bunch of problems for him if other men approach you. Now he has to potentially fight off these other men just because you couldn't change your clothes in a more respectful way.
What could possibly be on that man's phone that is more interesting than the hypnotizing female body?
I've never seen this kind of take in my life. In fact, I'm willing to say, if a man did stare at her while she's doing this, she'd potentially play the victim and say that men are absolutely disgusting.
What's the most attractive language a guy can speak?
Money.
Money. What's the most attractive language a guy can speak?
Well, once you talk about money, he attractive.
Any women are saying that money is the best way and the most attractive thing ever is just a 304 or a street worker in my opinion. You're just basically telling on yourself. Went on a date and not only was he cheap, he didn't know what half of 30 was. I hope he didn't pay for you either. After you recorded him and put him on blast.
I just wanted to tell you that I can't pay the mortgage this month. I'm not gonna deal with it. Hello?
You've never paid the mortgage. So
I know, I'm just kidding.
like
This
you
month
literally at no point in time in our entire relationship.
I know this
have
month
paid
I'm
the
not
mortgage.
able to help. That's all. I just can't pay the mortgage.
In fact, when we first started dating, I paid some of your mortgage, your rent, and I paid my rent.
That's what I'm saying. I can't. I just want to let you know, like, I can't.
Okay.
Can't pay it.
I'll forgive you.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no big deal.
Okay.
I think we can look past that red flag. I think, you know, of the multiple red flags I've looked past.
What?
That's one I've never talked about, but it's fine.
So this is a new trend on TikTok where women just approach their husbands saying, hey, they're not going to make enough money for rent or for mortgage or the electricity bill. And obviously it's just a joke because these men are the ones that are paying for everything. But it's not nice to hear that this man was probably paying for her mortgage before they were even official. Like officially married, I mean. Like there's really some men out there that are willing to do that. It just boggles my mind. You don't know how a relationship is going to go or end up, yet you're already contributing this much financially. It's almost as if these men are so scared that these women are going to leave them. So they try paying their bills or paying for a bunch of things. That way, it prohibits them from ever leaving. That shouldn't be a reason why you're with a girl or how you keep a girl. There should be other things you also offer other than just your money. But that is just my opinion, guys, because it does wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys do want more content like this, please watch the videos you guys see at the top screen. It does my channel a lot. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.